Shivani, can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, yes, I can. Yep,
Okay.
thanks.
All right.
Sorry.
Yes. Welcome everyone to our session, Teachings of Patriji. Before moving ahead, I would like to pass on my gratitude to Brahma Shri Pitama Patriji for leaving his legacy behind, paving a path for all of us to become Buddha. Masters, today's topic is the empty cup, presented by our special guest, Dr. Parvati Devi from United Kingdom. Dr. Devi is a dentist by profession and passionate about health and parenting. She spreads her passion through to masses through her Divine Life and Divine Birthing blog. She has conducted over 200 spiritual tablet and parenting sessions throughout India and world. Meditation and reading books is what she loves. She has read over 500 books on spiritual life. Not only this, she loves to cook and like to write. Thank you so much, ma'am, for coming here today. We are all honored to have you. Masters, may I please request all of you to turn your cameras on? And I now pass it over to you, ma'am, for wisdom sharing. Thank you.
Yeah, hi. So, yeah. So let's start today, and I'm really happy because I got an opportunity. Just a moment.
Masters, can we all have our cameras on, please?
Yeah. So it's great to see everyone. If everyone can turn on your videos, it's still more great because we are connecting virtually. It's very important to like it gives a sense of oneness to see everyone and know what you're feeling and how you're reacting. And did anyone of have got the opportunity to go through the blog of what Patrija's concept of empty cup is? I've sent already the group. Okay. So let's start with the concept. So first of all, I just wanted to ask few questions because I love interactive sessions, not just like simply speaking from one side. If the session could be interactive, uh, is my audio is am I audible? Is there any disturbance?
No.
Okay, yeah. So it would be great if we can just understand the concept and try to put it in as much practical way problem, because many of us listen to many concepts, but when we start implementing it, then comes the real problem. Like, okay, I get hold of emotions sometimes, or I get carried away with the things which are common in the world but may not be right at sometimes, or sometimes you may have peer pressure. Why you have changed all of a sudden, or why are you thinking in this way? This is what, like, most of us face the common problem in implementing something or understanding and making it a lifestyle. This is what every one of us face. And some people keep commenting, why mindfulness, or why this type of spiritual or philosophy in a very early age or in this age. This is what any of us, I think so, will face that. But this is a beautiful concept. This I heard very long ago, like I think in 2006 or 7 from Patri sir. So it is a concept which is called an anti-cup, and afterwards Patrizar, I think he repeated in many other platforms. So this is a concept that was a day sir visited our house in Vishakhapatnam. I'm from Vizag. So that day in early morning, like wherever sir used to be, one thing we should learn from Patri sir for sure is, most of us we think that if we are meditating, we don't need to really worry about taking bath early or getting up early. We do such mistakes thinking that okay, we are doing meditation. But I used to see sir right from the first, no, like I met him when I was like 15, 16 years old in 2003. So he was like, he gets up early in the morning, before, like, mostly at the time of sunrise itself or before sunrise, and by 6, 6:30 he is to get ready, and then he starts off his day whatever it is. So that day he like, and he loves to visit to places, natural scenic places wherever he comes. So that day, since Vizag is famous for beaches, so he took all of us to the beach, and he told us this concept, that the empty cup. That was a day when one or two were like little sad about their problems and all. So sir told, now I'll tell you one concept. So for example, if you're drinking a cup of coffee, and this is a very simple thing which a master can think in that way, but we will think in normal way. And a master is so much deceivingly simple, you can't believe he's a master. So he told, for example, you're taking a coffee in the morning. Most of us do a tea or a coffee. Then you drank it, and after some time you want to drink something else, like it could be a water, or it could be some, buttermilk, or it could be something, some dessert or something. Then if you don't wash your cup, which is there at you at this point of time with you in a, you know which is having coffee stains or leftover, and if you don't keep it ready for the next moment, you want to take something else, is your cup ready? No, right? Just like that, in your mind, when you are in this moment, you had some failure, or you had something good, whatever it could be, or you are in a moment. Into the next moment when you're passing, just imagine you're carrying the imprints of the past moment. Okay, and I don't think like we are so much conscious that every moment we keep ourselves conscious, but at least think, by starting mindfulness, at least you're conscious for every half an hour or 1 hour, you realize that, okay, I'm doing this was my past moment. For at least 1 hour or 2 hours, we realize we must have got that much of consciousness in our practice. So what we do, for example, you had a quarrel with someone, or you had a bad moment with someone, then just imagine if you're carrying that same moment to the next, same emotions, the same feelings, then what you're doing, ultimately you're triggering the similar emotions in the next moment with some other person who has come with a better choice for you, or has come with more love for you. Okay, to make it more simply, for example, you today you had a bad day, you had a office meeting, and things were not fine. Then you completed it. You started cooking with the same mood. So your cooking also don't go well. And the same mood you just carry over. You just go for picking up your kid. Okay. Or your kid comes house. Then so just believe the kid comes with so much of love and affection, or your spouse comes with so much of love and affection. But still you carry this negative mood, or something which is not expected by you to the whole day. It spoils the whole day, right? Like, so just like that, this is a concept, if you have read in that blog whatever, my main goal is, I love how Patriji simplifies everything for people. No, a master is the one, is not who tells you tough concepts, but he is the who tells you the toughest concepts in the simplest way, in as simple way that even a fool should understand, even a one who don't know anything should understand, and who is the most scholarly also should understand. So he told in a simpler way what Patriji told: you are taking a mug of coffee today, and you had coffee, you didn't wash your mug, means you didn't cleanse your emotions, or you're not out of that mood. Then you are carrying the same mood for the next moment, and next moment, and next moment, and creating more bad moments, because we know, in the science of manifestation, masters are one who don't give you headings, but they know everything. So whatever you are doing in this moment, that only creates the next moments. So in this moment, if it is good or bad, you learn to be happy, that creates more happy moments. But if in the same thing, if it is you are sad in some moments, you are happy in some moments, it creates a mixture of similar moments. So in this empty cup, what sir gave us the great wisdom is, whatever is a situation, you're out of that situation, just walk out of the situation. Don't carry any imprints of good, bad, anger, jealousy, or whatever it can be, the emotion. Because the emotions are for that time frame. But when you go to the next time frame, these emotions are no more related to the person in the next time frame. These emotions are no more related to the things what you're going to do in the next time frame. So by understanding this in a deeper sense, that whenever you live in this moment, live only in this moment, and leave everything else. For the next moment, you need to be just fresh. So this has so many intrinsic depth in it. It's not just you're not carrying your emotions, but whenever you are uh, every moment has some certain energy. Every moment is holding, the pranic, the flow of the energy which is coming from the universe. So when you're in the presence, you can experience that energy, or you work with that energy. But when you're in the older moment, you're mixing that stale energy with the newer one, which is of no use. Okay. So for this, if you take a river which is flowing, the river will keep on flowing. You can't hold the similar water or the same water in that. If, for example, you have kept your hand in a flow of water, so the water which is you have picked it up in your hand cannot be repeated, because the water has flown away, and the next water what you're getting is gush of new water, right? Just like that in life also, every moment will have certain energy, certain design of what you need to do in this moment, and with whom you're meeting, with what intent you are doing this work, and what you're supposed to get from this. They have multiple connections. So when you are not in that moment, struggling with the older moment, you will fail to experience that bliss. You will fail to bring the output whatever is necessary for that moment. Okay. So that is the reason we should be being in present, means not just our body in the present, not just trying to just, okay, I'm switching off my thoughts. That is not just being in present, but leaving all the imprints, whether it is good or bad, or your mind reflections, or your calculations, that all is not at all required to live in a normal life. Okay. Because things will flow in the same way how they are meant to be, but you just need to stand in there in that moment to gain the maximum about it. So this concept is very simple to it look like, but you just imagine in your day-to-day life, how quickly can we forgive people? How quickly can we forgive past emotions? For example, you had a bad experience with some vegetable to cook, or you had a bad experience in particular office with some particular type of work you do, or um, you know then what you do whenever you go back to that job, like for example you're some doctor, or you're some CA something, then what happens whenever you perform one particular type of surgery when there is a low success rate, then what you think whenever you go back to that point, though you have so much years of experience, you become little cautious and little skeptical about, can I do it, should I do it, should I take some consent? Okay, this is what our thought thinks. Our thoughts run around, but that is not required. You just need to be cautious, but leave the past. Um, you know, you should gain the experience from the past. Means you should learn the lessons from the past, but you should not carry the past. Okay, it is very little difference between these two. You had, you did some mistake, so the result was X. You did one more mistake, result was Y. You did some more mistake, result was Z. So keep X, Y, Z as your parameters in your mind, not to repeat the mistake. But don't be in a mood what you did, these mistakes were. Like you were in some mood, you did X, Y, Z mistakes. So don't keep that mood. Keep yourself fresh and in that present, and just as a new learner, how you go and start doing it, but putting in the mind that these are the potential mistakes can happen, XYZ or something something something. So this will make you should not be negligent. Being in more into spirituality, you should be more responsible, and you should be more uh, you know mm, giving back more to the society, and you should do works in a more perfect way, and you should be more dedicated. But you should not get apprehensive by carrying the past moments. You should not get worried about the past moments. You should not judge people by past moments, because you should give them the room that they must have changed. You should give them the chance to speak up what they wanted to. So by doing this, you will automatically over a period, you will get a charismatic figure where people love to approach you, because you no more judge them with what they are yesterday. People don't hesitate to come with their problems, because you don't scream at them, or you don't carry them to the next moment, that okay, you keep on scolding them, or trolling them that okay, you did this in the past. That is not a good way to live, right? Whoever does a mistake, it happens by a mistake. It is not something intentional. So these all things, okay, sir told only a cup of coffee, and he told how you should keep your mind, and how you should put yourself in from one moment to one moment, go like an empty cup, don't carry any thoughts. But this has so much of science in it. Okay. So I'm trying to tell in bits and pieces in practical way, because we never know who gets connected in which aspect. Means, you know, I may have some pitfalls, like I may remember too much about past. Some may have a fear from the past, or some may have, you know, that feeling that once it is gone, I can never do it in my life. I don't want to try it again. It is, they have that resistance towards trying new things once they fail even once. So all these things are the practical implementations you learn when you are with the master. Okay. The master can give you the concept in 15 minutes or 20 minutes, but practically the master, when he's giving that in a beautiful way, it means they are so well versed in doing it. Unless and until we practically implement things, we can never speak in a very confident way, and we can never tell it in a very simplified way. Even I used to have a myth. Everyone used to tell Amitabh Bachchan is a great actor. And I used to feel, why he's a great actor? He acts so simply, right? Then over a period, I understood, okay, the people who are very natural and who can do things naturally with the ease and flow are the one who practiced it more. Their easiness and their simplicity and their naturality is deceiving for us that it is natural for them, but it only came with practice. Okay. So how we meditate daily, once we start meditating, initially we put ourselves, we are frozen, and I will close our eyes like a kid, like I want to meditate for this many minutes. But over a period, what happens? You just you become eased, and you just go with the flow, and even though you're traveling, you just observe your breath, and you just meditate and go to that blissful state. What you experienced, with half an hour or 1 hour of effort, you get it in the initial minutes once you sit. So what is this? It comes with the practice. So whatever concept you're listening from Patriji, that all is like, it's like a garland of pearls. Okay. So they have so many good concepts, but every concept is meaningful only when you start implementing it. Once you just put it into practicality, you will understand it is really difficult. It's not so easy. It is not so easy to, uh, you know, mm, let others understand. It is not so easy to let others, uh, mm, you know, experience that in a simple way. Okay. So this is the concept which I try to tell in a more practical way, um, and also go through the blog, because uh, in my blog most of the articles are like inspired from Patriji or any other great masters, specifically to make it in a very simple way, like everyone who don't even meditate can understand. Because with meditation, it doesn't mean that you are God, but once you start meditating, you are in the path to enlightenment. You are in a path where you intentionally try to forego your mistakes. You intentionally means you try to leave, come out of your mistakes. You intentionally start learning to forgive people. You intentionally check yourself every day, that what I am today. What, like after 10 days, you just check, okay, is it no, I don't think it's kind to react in this way. I don't think I should have said them like that. It shows my, lower sense of mentality. Do you think like that? People keep telling, like, people don't realize after 15, 20 years they realize. But when you start meditating, you just become more mindful that after 1 week or 10 days or immediately when you're even speaking, you started realizing maybe I should not speak like this. I should not be this harsh, or I should not be this mean. Okay, it comes with the consciousness, because you're started awakening your consciousness. Okay. So all that blogs are, if you are interested, you all can read. So anyone want to ask anything, or you want to speak up anything, I'll be very happy. And then I can just speak anything else if I want to, and I'll tell you my journey with PSSM and Patriji and my journey.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for beautiful wisdom sharing. And I did go through your blog. Beautiful story, And yes, you're right. It's very, Patriji made it very easy for us to understand. My takeaway from today's session is stay in present moment consciously and leave the past behind, come to the present, and then most important thing is to implement. Unless we implement, this all won't matter. Most important part is, be practical, practice practical, practicality into it. So, thank you again. Masters, do you have any questions?
I have one question.
Yes.
Like sometimes when something bad happens with certain people, we try and avoid those people, and we try and don't be close to them. But is it all right to not be in the similar energy and you avoid those places wherever those people are available, and you just leave those groups also?
Yeah. See, it's a very good question because this is the biggest problem which everyone will face. But I'll tell you one thing. If you understand the whole sense of spirituality is a principle of inclusion. It's not a principle of exclusion. Okay. If any one of us tell, for example, that I like everyone except this, I like everyone. I don't have any problem with everyone except my, some ex, some friend or my relative or some ex and ex. It means still you're not in that path because Hmm. I want to see, like, we are born, means we are on this plane to experience, be one with everyone. You to feel that oneness is the final goal of the whole spiritual journey of any religion or any path of, spirituality, because you
Yes.
can't exclude anyone. Okay, whenever you try to put someone away from you, thinking that you are that energy, or you want to get away from that energy, that is not going to happen. Because in one point of time in life, you'll realize that there is nothing negative and positive forces. Because um, if you take the forces that clockwise and anti-clockwise, the centripetal and centrifugal forces. Okay. So even the negative spin is also important for existence. And even in Ayurveda, they tell that even if your body, if you think, I don't want any negative thought, I don't want any quarrel,
Then
or
you
if you think I
attract the
want,
same thing.
yeah, no, not, it's not attraction. Without negativity, the whole universe don't exist. Okay. But only the proportion can be harming. Okay. Even if the people think that I don't want any negativity, one doctor only told me, in within 6 months you will have your bones fractured. Like, even that is also energies. The people who are working in with anger, the people who are working with those people are also part of the universe. They are also part of the world. And you can't say I don't love them, I don't like them, because if it's a doctor, he can't tell I don't want to treat people who harm others. A doctor is doctor for everyone, right? So just like that, when you are into this path of spirituality, we are here to experience the Vasudhaika Kutumbakam with everyone. So that includes everyone. The person can be, he can be a butcher, or he can be a, the one who kills animals also. Because if you take in Bhagavad Gita also, Lord Krishna says, for me, everyone is the same. Whether it could be a saint, a pandita, or he is an illiterate, or even he is a person who eats dog flesh, okay, or a pig's flesh. So means whatever is that person, you should have the same feeling of oneness, or the reverence, or the love. But now you can ask me, how can I get that? It's not easy, right? Telling that reading the scriptures doesn't mean you can imply it or implement it, right? What I generally, I have been doing it is, like, there is a concept called oven concept. Whenever you don't like anything and things are not in your hands, okay, the universe is an oven. You have, if you have read New Energy books or by Seth and all, so what they tell is, whatever you don't like, if you give it into the universe back, the universe processes it for you. So you don't like a situation, you don't like a person, he's around you. So you just stay calm and imagine or visualize. This blog is also there in my blog. You can go through uh, energy ball concept. So in that, you visualize a white energy ball. Okay, that is useful for every one of us. We must be having some burning problems. It could be financial, it could be social, it could be relationship, or it could be a job, or it could be health. Whatever is not under your in your hands, okay, understand it is some energy, or it is an thing which is given to you. Mano, like, if you have given a child some vegetables, masalas and all, can the child cook? No, right? Just like that, you have given so many problems, but this all problems should give you a solution or an energy or a result. You are not knowing how to break those problems into pieces and solve them. So what you do is you visualize a white color ball, energy ball, and you throw it into the universe. Means you release it into the universe. And whenever you do that, what happens? Whenever you get that emotion, for example, someone have taken some money from you and they're not returning it. So just visualize your energy that, okay, this is my problem. I'm releasing this emotion, whatever I'm getting, that anger or that jealousy or whatever you are getting, throw it into the universe. Then you see, after a couple of times you do it, the repeated getting of emotion will reduce. But at the same time, what happens? This is given to the universe, which you are telling, I don't know how to cook this. I don't know how to solve this. So you give me the answer. This is what is you're doing it by giving back the white emotion or that energy in the white ball form to the universe. What happens? After some days, slowly, within few days or few weeks, you will get the leads to solve this problem, or you will get the leads to how to get through this problem. You will get the either intuitively, or someone may help you, or you get some miraculous results. This happens, and this is only with the patience, because whenever things are coming to test your patience, you have to wait for it and get through that. Okay, because you have to surrender to the higher self here. This because it is not in your hands. The things are beyond your hands. So here you should give back it to the universe, saying, okay, this is not in my hands. I want to wait for your answer. Make it simplified, or give me some leads how to solve it. Give me some clues, and you will get back the answers from the universe. And you can also read the blog called Surrender. So that tells you how, when you start surrendering to things what you don't know, which are beyond your control in the higher self, automatically you will get the answers. Because this is a
Okay.
combination of qualities what we develop over a period by handling people whom you don't like, but they are the leaders. Because today,
Good.
if you see any politics or any great leaders, they are, no one is getting 100% approval from everyone. There will be 40-50% who don't like them, or 40-50% who like them. But they just wait for the others also realize what good things or what great things they did. Then slowly, even the people who don't like them come to their part, and they start praising, or they start appreciating what they did. That is just a time
Thank you
gap.
so much. What a
Yeah.
beautiful way of looking at it. Thank you so much for guiding me
Yeah.
through.
Thank you. Yeah, Shivani.
Yes, ma'am, like you said, that energy ball thing, that it makes sense. However, for example, the things are already happened. Let's say someone has already scammed you for money, or somebody has already hurted you emotionally a lot. That has happened in the past. So how this energy ball thing will help that in the future? Like you said, you will get the solution, but the event has already occurred. So there is no
Yeah.
solution. What has happened? So how to,
See,
this is gonna help.
uh, how many of you know Hindi? There is a saying called "खुदा के दुनिया में ना देर है ना अंधेर." मतलब देर है लेकिन अंधेर नहीं.
Yes,
So
yes.
we may think it is end of game. We may think it is over, and we may think this is done. Okay, but things are never done. Everything have a cause and effect. Okay, but we don't want to see. I always believe you should be very smart in your choice. We are not going to get anything by hurting others. We are not going to get anything by cursing others or feeling bad for others. But I just pray, God, why not give me something more good that I feel even they feel jealous of me?
Good.
Okay. So whenever you get something happens like that, you should, it is not, I'm not telling anything baselessly. When something like this happens, you must have heard of this concept called Ho'oponopono.
Yes.
Ho'oponopono, a psychiatrist like, from Philippines, I guess. This, like, have you all, any one of you have heard of this concept? Like, he works for in charge of that asylum, and
Yes.
uh,
I think
I've
it's
heard.
about I forgive you. I thank
I'm
you,
sorry,
and
please forgive
I'm
me.
sorry.
Thank you, and I love you.
Yeah, I love you.
The
Yeah.
story behind
Okay,
it.
this
No.
is what you must have heard of it.
Yeah.
How many of you have implemented it?
Man, I tried once with someone.
That's right.
It didn't work, or it worked?
I don't remember now. I give a
Okay.
try, but they said
See,
that
it
you have to
works.
repeat for 21 days or something. I didn't do for whole
No, no,
time.
no. See, I don't believe in any numbers and all that. I believe only in the results. Okay, you're getting the result or not is what matters, right? So it should the thing the why we do that, because when you are facing problem with someone, it is not the problem in them, it's a problem in you which is reflecting. Everything is a mirror reflection. You keep listening. If you have read Patriji's literature or speeches enough, what he tells, as above, so below. It is not only Patriji's literature, but even in Theosophical Society literature or any other masters. Whatever is above is below. And whatever you're thinking is only a reflection. Whatever thinking is what you're facing today. So whenever you are in a state of that mind, if you have gone through these books called um, you know, mm, Barbara's what is that book? Mm, you have that thought patterns by, I think that was by it was a Theosophical Society book. I think it was by, don't remember. But even Barbara's she is a great author. In her book, very clearly, I'm sorry, light emerging. In that book, you can very clearly, they shows how your aura varies when your thought patterns are like this. How you means before attracting a disease, how your thought is, and they have even many. I don't know many studies or there are not, but many masters keep telling. Have you ever imagined? Um, a doctor or a nurse or any paramedical who's working in a hospital, he will not get affected every time with the disease. And with science, they'll tell it is immunity and all stuff. That is okay. Then why? But it is your negative thought. Okay, this person may afflict me, or this person may, what do you call? I may get infected with this disease. Is creating the disease. Okay. So just like that, it is your behavior and it is your thought process or your fears which attract such people into your life. So first of all, we should be coming out of it by this one. First thing, in this Ho'oponopono concept, I have written a blog on even that. So in that, when you start feeling whatever in this so many lifetimes, you must have done some mistakes. Okay. So that is the reason they could have created that bondage and linkage in this lifetime to come out of that, and that creates friction. So first of all, I'm sorry, please forgive me whatever has happened. I just forgive it, please. I'm also not no more in that thought to have any revenge or have any good or bad interactions from you, and please forgive me, thank you, I love you. So this first two are easy if you are little more practice. And is it easy to say someone who really hurted thank you? Not at all. Okay. Can you say I love you to a person who hurted you very badly? Impossible. Impossible. Okay. Because one beautiful story was told by my very good spiritual friend, that I was going through a phase where I had a very bad relationships and I was undergoing a lot of turmoil and I was doing everything. I want to forgive them, but I'm not able to do that. I want to be in peace with them, but some again situations keep used to coming, and I said my friend that, this is happening in my life. I really don't want any hassle. I just want to be peaceful and calm. I want to forgive. I want to do that, but still I'm not able to do that. It's not coming from bottom of my heart. I'm pretending I'm calm. I keep calm for 1 week, 10 days, and just burst off because this is all you're trying to hide it, but you're not loving from inside, right? This is what happens with most of us. We can tolerate, but we can't love them. So then she told me, believe Devi, if there are two neighbors, if one is throwing stones and the other is throwing roses, after some days, the stones will get over with the person who have stones, and the roses will get over with the roses who had. And there is no option left because the person who throw roses will not throw stones because he know the value of love. Okay, and the person who is throwing um, roses means stones, now he has only roses to be thrown, so he have to love you. So just it is a matter of time, patience. Even though they are with the bad words, even though they are with the bad intentions, just stay calm, still give that, vibrate that love and do that. And over a period they are bound to love. There is no other option. Okay, this maybe our ancestors know very well. They keep us stay calm, don't react, stay calm. Okay, but it's not easy. But it needs more practice and more understanding of. Can you reduce? Yeah. It is just a matter of understanding. Sound ತಗ್ಗಿಸ್ನಲ್ಲ? It is a matter of understanding, and try to stay that, okay, things will change. It's a matter of just time and give them their time. That's all. Because I have such experiences when in my college, when I used to study, my friend used to always, like, he used to taunt me that you're this, that, and all stuff. Since I've been meditating even when I was in my college and all that stuff. But I used to stay calm. I used to never say anything. I used to just smile off and go. That's all. Then after some years, when I even got married and when he was getting married, he called me personally and he said, "Me, Devi, I'm so sorry. In our college days, I unknowingly must have hurted you with some types of saying that you are this, are you doing this, and speaking in a way that had irritated you. But I'm very sorry, but I'm very much happy you're my friend, and I really appreciate the way, you give, reciprocate, and you love people. And I'll be very happy if you can come to my marriage, and that will be a signal or a sense that, okay, you have forgiven me, that you no more have any bad feeling towards me." I said, yes, I never had any negative feeling towards you. It is your attitude in that age of point of time. But now you are more matured and now you want a friendly relation with me. I'm happy with it. Okay. So it is not easy, but it takes time, but it'll give the results.
Thank you, ma'am. Sorry, this brings me to the next question. My question is, yes, it is very hard to forgive, stay in that mode that you're always loving and accepting until you reach that state that you are always in that positive mindset. It's okay, it's a mirror, and you need to forgive and accept. Maintaining a distance from that person or a situation or a place, wouldn't that be a part of self love?
Yeah, yeah. You see, there is nothing, um, I mean to say, self love is correct, but you should not put yourself in the zone of self love in avoiding things. Okay, you can maintain a distance. You can, first of all, if there is a concept in spiritual tablets also, that stages of relationship. So whenever that is he's your enemy, you have to maintain only neutrality with them. Their love doesn't come initially. Okay, when you are neutral with someone, it indicates that you don't want to fight with him. That's all. That is neutrality. So you can maintain a distance. You can maintain a distance in your thought. All this part happens step by step. Once you are in neutral phase, then you can at least smile with him when some other day you see him. And that neutrality, then that fake smile slowly turns into a human relation where you can just look him as every other being.
Yep.
Right. I keep telling people that if a dog bite, we can't go and bite the dog, right?
Yes.
So he's ignorant. He's doing that, and we can't go and do the same thing, right? And it don't feel good for us. If
Yes.
my child come and beats me, I may just pat them. I can't beat a child like how he tried to hurt me unknowingly or out of his emotion or temper.
Yep.
Okay, but what I do, I just okay. I feel bad, but I can't do the same thing to them. Being more enlightened or more, we know the result, right?
Yep. Yep.
There's nothing wrong. You can maintain the distance. You should maintain mentally and physically also the distance till you settle down inside.
Thank you, ma'am.
I
Master
love
student.
your example.
Yes.
I love your example. You can't bite a dog. Because yeah,
Yeah, this
sometimes
all
you feel
comes.
like that, how dare that person tell me something like that? But yeah, if dog bites, you're not gonna go and bite the dog.
See, this all comes from self-realization. I have been into this path for a very, very, very long time. And can you believe it? Means, it's means I think 2003, now it is 20 years completed. So just imagine the major chunk of my life in this. You meet all sorts of people. I started counseling like almost from 15 years till date. So I keep different type of people and I meet different type of people even in when we deliver some class or speech. And you have spiritual friends, you have spiritual enemies also, who think that when you're telling something, they are thinking you're dominating them. But here intention is not at all like that. Our intention is only that we want to spread this good word to everyone.
Yeah.
We don't have any competition with anyone that I should be more present in YouTube. I should be more present in. I should have more classes. That is again you are pushing yourself into one more materialistic things, even in spirituality. That is foolishness, right? So we face so many people, different maturity of or soul evolution people. There it makes you fool when you react. It's better you stay calm and they realize and they come back to you within no time.
Yeah.
I feel time is the best judge. If you wait for the right time, automatically things will be realized. When it is not at all your mistake, you can happily sleep, forget and forgive people. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Ma'am, if someone wants to connect with you for spiritual tablet counseling, how can we connect with you, please?
Yeah, for the spiritual tablets counseling, we have Europe virtual office for now.
Yeah.
So in that you can join us. I'll be available on Saturday and Monday, Tuesday. It is on request, or if your time zones don't exist, we have
Okay.
Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. 4 days we have spiritual tablets counseling. Any other? It's not just counseling, but if you want any,
Advi-
like yeah, not only advice. I don't say it advice, but it's just a discussion. I'm feeling this, or I want to learn these concepts, or this is my spiritual interest, or I'm reading these books, or
Yeah.
anything. It can be related to this path or anything, or your personal. You can just come and contact, and we can have some discussion, and we can meet like-minded people and do some good projects so that we can take it in a, because I say everyone only one thing. Even Patriji said the same thing. The day you have learned meditation is the day when you have to start teaching meditation. Okay. Likewise, once you have started learning something and you are getting it, at least in a week, okay, or in a 10 days, at least give half an hour, 1 hour time to some service. It
Yeah.
can be spiritual science teaching, it can be teaching, it can be writing, it can be reading, or it can be, printing some material or something. If you do any service without any expectation, voluntary service, it has a very good impact on your body and mind and your brain. Okay, because you're not expecting anything. Whenever you start living for other people, that is called philanthropy. If you
Yeah.
start living for other people for no reason, your health improves, your mind improves, your thinking pattern improves, your attitude varies, and the way you live life, everything changes. Bill Gates, he was one point of time, he was terribly sick. Then, if you have heard the speeches of B.M. Hegde, he's a famous cardiologist. So he told that Bill Gates was always in a mood to earn money, earn and pile up things. Then he was advised by a gentleman that start giving, learn the joy or enjoy the, experience the joy of giving. So once you start experiencing the joy of giving to someone, you will automatically change. It may not be a very big thing, okay? For example, in a week, this occasional class I have given, like it's half an hour or 40 minutes of my time. I don't expect anything, nor you expect anything. But this interaction will give lot of positive vibes in both of us. Because here there is nothing to advertise it, there is nothing to convince people. It is only you're trying to give your wisdom.
Yeah.
That's it. So just like that, if some may not be good at speaking, but some may be good at writing, some may be good at gathering things, books. So doing that selfless service for anyone, okay, for at least some time in a day, means in a week, for a whole week, at least for half an hour, 1 hour, if you can put that time, that is what is really living selflessly for people, and then you'll enjoy the real bliss of spiritual life.
Yes. Ma'am, you said virtual office, Europe virtual
Yeah, I'll
office.
send you the link.
Yes, please.
Ma'am, can I interrupt? Are you in a Pacific Asia group as well, isn't it? Counseling group? For all the Pacific Asia, Malaysia, Australia, Singapore. I think I read your profile because I look after the counseling group. I think I saw
Okay.
your profile there. And then I think
Okay.
Shivani, if you want to join, like there's a registration form, you can fill it out and you can
Yep.
sort of
Yep.
as well.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I am like, I'm there from the very beginning of spiritual tablets. So
Yeah.
I don't have anything like this region and all. I'm like, I've been working in India and we have done in South India, then North India, then I've been to Malaysia and I took classes in 2000. 11, 12 for, that time we didn't had anyone in Australia. We didn't had many people in Europe and US and all. We used to take, even 2 people used to come, we used to take a session. Okay.
Yeah.
So I have been from a very long time. So might be I could be in that group. I'm not aware of it. But it is all the same family, right? We are all in the
Yes,
same pyramid spiritual
correct.
society. So it
Yeah.
doesn't make any difference.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so
Madhu,
much.
any other question? Subhadra, so good to see
Hi,
you.
Devi ma'am.
Oh, hi. Hi, Sumitra garu. How are you?
Yeah, good ma'am. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, we are in Bosnia.
Uh,
Just actually, I thought of if GKs are around, I wanted to show and meet you guys, but yeah, just now sir got inside.
GK
We
sir
are in
joined for
Bosnia at the moment.
briefly and then left. He joined for 1 minute and then he left afterwards.
Yeah.
okay. I know Subhadra for
Yeah, she
maybe from
was my counselor
2016,
at that
17.
time. Yes, because of her, I'm today here. She
Oh,
was, yes, in 2015.
Yeah.
So good to see you, ma'am, after so many years. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. It was lovely to be with Subhadra. She's
Yeah,
best
I was
disciple, I feel.
remembering many times, in the Vietnam sessions, like we used to meet midnight. I mean, in Australia time, like 1:30 through Skype. She used to take classes in those days in 2015.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. She
Yeah,
she had
sorry, guys.
miraculous results. She, Subhadra had very good results. Like she's totally transformed.
Yes,
Yeah, good,
that
great.
was your guidance, ma'am. All gratitude to you. That's why I just
I say this is
laughing quickly to
sincerity.
say.
You are sincere. You are sincere. You are sincere.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you.
anyone else, Master, any question before we let ma'am go?
No,
I think
ma'am, I just want to say thank you. It's beautiful wisdom. And
for
it just, as you said, it's come with practice. We have to practice, practice, practice every day. And every time we come across such situation where it's hard to forgive someone or just give a benefit of doubt, maybe other person's situation, maybe their mental level or
Yeah.
emotional level of the person at that time when he responded in a way that it hurt us. So I guess,
Just remember, you can bite dog. You can't bite dog. Even the dog bites you.
yeah, move
I'm
on.
telling you the truth. Anyone hurts me, immediately I just remember this. Okay, then I'll start laughing. I'll just leave it. That's all.
Yeah, it does make you laugh and then you just move on. Yeah. No, definitely. I'm
Yeah.
practicing and like be in a present moment these days a lot. It helps. It helps. I just whenever the angry thought comes up or any thought come up, I just try to analyze at the same time why it's coming, what's causing it. It's
Yeah.
me. I'm in a not good mood or someone is not good mood. Just move on. Leave the situation at the
That's true.
moment, place at the moment for 2 minutes, and then it becomes okay. So yeah, a lot of practice needed, but yeah, come with practice.
Yeah. It takes time.
Thank you so much.
Vanishri
Yep.
raised her hand.
Hi, madam. Thank you very much. Thanks for your wonderful speech. You're not only good counselor, but also good motivator. Really impressed with your, good sayings. I was just telling that last time, you counseled me for skin infection, no?
Yeah, yes,
When I
ma'am.
got,
Yes, ma'am. Vanishri garu. Yeah.
when I got into PMC Europe, actually, I looked for you, but that time I couldn't get hold of you. Then it was, uh, but I did, everything what I was asked to do, and I got very good results, ma'am. Thank you very much. I'm really grateful to you.
Thanks for your because I was like I keep expecting feedback. I didn't get your feedback earlier, but I got it now. Thank you. I'm happy you got relieved of your skin problem. Thank you.
To some extent, yeah, I was relieved, and yeah, I think it
Thank you,
seems
ma'am.
that you're not coming to Indian virtual office, no?
Indian virtual office, I'm not coming in this moment, ma'am. In whatever other cases, I'm taking in European virtual office.
Okay. Because
Yes, ma'am.
someone asked me about you. I thought of giving you a
Okay.
timing, but
Okay. Yeah,
I'll give it.
Yeah, if any such request, they can just text me. Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Um,
Thank you, everyone.
thank you so much, ma'am, for coming today and giving us your time and wisdom and knowledge sharing. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much. Bye. Thanks for
Thank
the
you.
opportunity. Yeah,
Thanks for joining us today. Thank you, everyone.
yeah, yeah. Bye.
Bye bye.